So, myself, Anjali Ramashankar Prasad. Uh, Today, we are going to start with the week 4 problem solving session on essentials of topology, taught by Professor S.P. Tiwari. Good evening. We will start in few minutes. Let others join. Then we will start with the today's session on week 4 problem solving of essentials of topology. Myself, Anjali Ramashankar Prasad, and we will be doing problems on the course Essentials of Topology NOC 24 MA 59 taught by Professor S.P. Tiwari. So be in the session. We will just start in few minutes. So let's start with the basics. Then hope in the mid others will join. So first of all, if you have gone through the videos of this week 4, then you may have come across this topics, that is relative topology and subspaces. So what is it? So let's start with the basic first, relative topology and subspaces. So if A is a non-empty subset of a topological space x comma tau, and the class tau A we are considering of all intersections of A with tau open subsets of X. So it is a topology on A. Okay, it is called the relative topology on A. So basically, if you have a non-empty subset A of X, comma tau, the topological space, and if you are taking the intersection of A with the tau open subsets of X, so we'll get a class tau A, and that is called as relative topology on A. Okay, and The topological space A with respect to that tau A is called as subspace of x comma tau. I hope it is clear. So in other words, you can say that a subset H of A is a tau A open set that is open relative to A if and only if there exists a tau open subset G of X such that H is equal to G intersection A. Okay. So if there exists a subset G, in other words, if there exists a subset H of A which can be written in this form, that is G intersection A, then this forms the topology on A. Okay, so this is the definition for relative topology on a subset A of topological space x comma tau. Fine. I hope it is clear what is relative topology and a subspace. Okay. So next you might have gone through product topology. So what is it? So if xi comma ti, it is a collection of topological spaces, and if x is the product of sets xi such that x can be written as product I, ranges over I, and product of all xi's. So the coarset topology tau on x with respect to which all these projections, that is pi I, such as x to xi, are continuous. Let me continue discuss again what is product topology. So if xi comma tau I, we are taking a collection of topological spaces, and if x is the products of the sets xi, that is x is equal to product over I xi. So the coarset topology tau on x with respect to all these projections, that is given by pi I, such that projection is from x to xi, are continuous, and it is called as product topology. Fine. So product topology is nothing but the product over all these projections. Okay. So the product set X with the product topology tau is X tau. It is called as the product topological space or product space. Fine. So in other words, you can say directly that X is equals to the product set of Xi. Okay. It is a topology generated by the projections. Fine. So I put is clear what is product topology and relative topology. Okay. So let's start with the questions. If you have any queries till now, you can ask. Okay. So the first question is on the screen, that is, consider the first question is consider the topology tau given by X set X empty set and singleton set A, then set CD, then set ACD, then set BCD. Okay, so this is tau, the topology given to you on set X, that is ABCDE, and the subset A, that is ADE of X. Okay, so you have to find the relative topology tau A given by. Fine. So you have tau, you have set X on which this topology tau is defined, and you have been given a subset A of X. Now you have to find the relative topology tau A on this set A. Fine. So just now we have discussed the definitions. So according to that, find out which of this following, either it is A, option B, or option C, or option D, that forms the relative topology tau A on A. So everyone try it and let me know what is the answer you are getting. Just use the definition that we just discussed for relative topology and you will get the answer. And tell me. If you have any difficulties, you may ask. So you're saying option A. Others, are you trying? Try it and let me know what you are getting. You you also check it. Is it correct? Is it A? Is this forming topology? Tau is it forming topology first of all? If you are getting option A, then is it topology? Because you have those conditions also, na? That its union should be there. Just check again. Is it a topology? The option A, and then is it forming relative topology tau A? Because see here there is singleton A, singleton D, but its union is not there, na? Yes. Option A cannot be correct. So check other options. Which one will be the correct one? So you're saying B. Is it? Is it correct? The other person, is it correct? Are you also getting B? For relative topology, what you need to do basically, you need to take intersection of this set with the open sets in tau, right? So by taking the intersections, what you are getting? See, just take one by one all of these open sets and take its intersection with A. That is ADE. So when you will take intersection of X with A, you will again get A, right? Then when empty set and A, you will get empty set, right? Then for singleton A, intersection A, what you will get? Again singleton A, right? Similarly, take for all this and see what set you are getting. And then tell me which option will be correct. Are you getting it? Just take intersection of each of these open sets with A one by one and see which of the following sets you are getting. Okay. Try it. Still, are you getting option B only? Okay, so you are getting C, right? So now maybe it's correct. So let's see. So singleton A intersection A will give you A. Now CD intersection A will give you what? D, right? Singleton D. Then when ACD intersection with AD, you will get AD. Then BCDE intersection with AD, you will get D, right? So the correct answer will be C. I hope it is clear. So you can see the correct answer is C. That is tau A is equals to this set
Ma'am, please
by
explain once more, ma'am.
what happened?
Please explain one more, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm explaining. So see, what you have been given this topology tau. It consists of these sets, right? So this sets will be open in tau. Fine. Now this topology is defined on X. That is set of A, B, C, D, E. Now you have been given a subset A, that is ADE of X. You have to find a relative topology on tau A. So for finding relative topology on tau A, what you need to do is just consider this set A and take open sets from tau, that is G, and take their intersection. Okay. So whatever set you will be getting, that will be the part of tau A. Fine. So consider one by one. Take X. So X intersection A, that will give you A, right? Then empty set intersection A, that will give you empty set. Now take singleton A and A intersection with A. What you will get? Again singleton set A. Now consider CD and take its intersection with A. So what you will get? CD and here it is ADE. So what you will get? D, right? I hope it is clear. Now similarly, when you will consider the next one, that is ACD and its intersection with A, then what you will get? It will be A comma D, right? Now the last one, that is BCDE and its intersection with A, that will give you A is here ADE. Okay, here it is BCDE. So you will get D comma E, right? So these sets are in which option? This, right? So this will form the relative topology on A. Fine. I hope it is clear. Shall I explain once again? Just see.
Yes, ma'am. Clear.
Okay, okay. So the solution, you will get that. This is the relative topology, and because in this way we found the intersection. You can even check here that here it is not even the topology because here its union is not there. So in this manner also you can discard. So better it is go like this. Just take intersection with all these sets and you will get the relative topology. Fine. Shall we move to the next question? Okay. So the question number 2 is that consider the usual topology tau on R and the relative topology tau A on A, that is close 12 to 18. Fine. So you have been given the usual topology tau on R and the relative topology tau A on A. A set is given by close interval 12 to 18. Fine. So you have been given the topology and a relative topology. Now, the interval, you have been asked then the interval open at 15, comma closed at 18 is. So what will be it? Is it option A that is closed in the relative topology on A, or option B that is open in the relative topology on A, or C that is not open in relative topology on A, or D that is closed in the usual topology on R? Okay. So I hope the question is clear to you. Just solve it and let me know what will be the correct option. Fine. So this is a topology and the relative topology is tau A. Solve it and let me know what the answer you are getting. If any word is not clear to you, please just ask. Basically, you have the topology, usual topology on R. That is, if it is usual topology, then what will be the open sets in this usual topology? It will be, it will consist of, okay, just think about it, what it will consist of, which kind of intervals will be there in the usual topology of tau, and then accordingly check for the relative topology A, and then decide this interval will be what? Is it closed, open, or what in the particular topology asked? They are saying option C because relative topology will be R, interior and closed interval which is given. And you're saying option B. So which one is correct? Why you are saying C? It is not clear to me. You are saying that a relative topology will be R closed interval which is given. Is it? What you have to take in usual topology on R? What will be the open sets in usual topology on R? It will be of the kind open intervals, right? A comma B. It will be of this kind. So according to this, you need to find what kind of this set will be. This interval will be. Fine. Just think once again, then I'll explain. Think on it. Do you are you trying or still you are with the option C only? Okay, okay. Try it and tell me. So you also got B. So okay, let's check the answer. So yes, correct answer is B. That is, it is open in relative topology on A. Why so? Because you have been given open interval at 15 and closed at 18, right? So basically, in usual topology on R, the open sets are of kind this, right? Open intervals A comma B. Fine. So for finding the relative topology, what you needed to do that? You have to take the open interval and take its intersection with A. Fine. So you can consider any such open interval 15 comma 19 you take and take its intersection with A. Okay. So what you'll get? You'll get this, right? Because A is what? Closed 12 to 18. So when you will take the intersection, you will get open at 15 and closed at 18. Fine. So whatever you are getting that is open at 15 and closed at 18, that will be open in tau A, right? So this is open in the relative topology on A. Fine. So this kind of sets may exist where it is not open in the original topology, that is tau E. But if you are taking the relative topology with respect to that on the subset A of that X, so it may be open. Fine. So this is tau A open but not open in R. So I hope it is clear. Shall we move to the next question? Okay. So the next question is this, that question number 3 is, consider the following topology on X that is given by A, B, C, D, E, and tau is defined as this. You have been given the topology X consisting of X, empty set, singleton A, then AB, then ACD, ABCD, and ABE. Okay. And consider tau A be the relative topology on A. The set A is given by ACE. Fine. Then you need to find which of these options is correct. Is it option A, that is set of AC does not belongs to tau A? Then set of AE does not belongs to tau A, or set of A comma C comma singleton A belongs to tau A, or set C comma E belongs to tau A. So you have been given the set X, topology tau defined on the set X, and tau A is a relative topology defined on A. So you need to find which of this statements is correct. Okay. So try it and tell me the answer, what you are getting. Just as we solved for the previous questions, you may get answer of this.
Ma'am, please show me the question in screen, ma'am.
What?
Questions are not show the screen, ma'am.
Screen, it is visible, na?
Yes, ma'am, not visible.
I guess it is visible. Uh, yeah, it is visible. Just check to try to reconnect. It is there. Are you still facing the problem? Kanmani, is it visible to you? Yeah, saying option C. Okay. What about the other? Kanmani, are you trying? Is it visible now? Kanmani, can you please tell me, is it visible now? Are you trying the problem? Are you there, Kanmani? If you're facing network issues, just retry to reconnect it. Shall we move further? Good solution. Okay. So yes, the correct option will be C. That is AC, comma set AC, comma set A that belongs to tau A. So how we will get it? Since tau A is what? A intersection G, where G belongs to tau. So members of tau A will be okay. So member of tau A will be like this, right? A intersection X will be A. Then will you just take intersection with all the open sets. Okay. So A intersection singleton A will give you A. Similar, this will give you AC. Then this will give you AE, empty set, then singleton A and AC. Fine. So tau A will consist of these sets. Okay. So according to that, AC. Uh, so according to that, the options AC and A are there in tau A. Okay. Other options will not be clear because will not be there because this belongs to tau A. This also belongs to tau A, and this is there, and this does not belongs to tau A. Fine. One more thing you can one more thing you can observe here that this set AC, it is not open in X. Fine, it is not there in X. That is topology on X. But it is open in relative topology in tau A. Fine. So you may get such sets which are not open in tau, but it may be open in tau A. Okay. And that thing that its union should be there, it's not true. Uh, it is independently according to the intersections. Okay. So I hope it is clear. Shall we move to the next question? Okay. So the next question is, consider the usual topology U on the real line R. Determine which of the following subsets of I is equals to closed interval 0, comma 1 is not tau I open. Okay. So you have been given the usual topology U on the real line R. And you need to determine which of the following subsets is not tau I open. Is it option A that is open at half and close at 1, or option B that is open at half and uh, 2 open interval half comma 2 comma 2 by 3, or C that is open at 0 and closed at half, or option D that is none of the above? So try it and tell me which will be the correct option. So I hope it is this type of question will be easy for you now, because we have seen previous three questions on this thing only. That is, you need to find a relative topology. So here also you need to find which of this is not a part of tau I open. That is relative topology on I. So which of this is not tau I open, or is it none of the above? That is, all of the above are tau I open. So which option you are getting? That is not tau I open, or is it all of the above are tau I open? Try it. You're saying option A. She's saying option B. So which one is correct? Both of you get sure which one is correct. Are you sure? Shall we move to the answer or just check once again? Both of you? You need to find which is not tau I open. Which one of this is not tau I open? You don't need to find which one is tau I open. Just read the question again. You need to find which one of this is not tau I open. So you're saying C. Okay. Others also check which one will be the correct option. So you have been given a topology U on the real line R, and you need to determine which one of the following subsets is not tau I open, where I is a closed interval 0 to 1. Fine. So is it option A, B, C, or D? So it's saying that correct option is C. So are you trying, or shall we move to the answer? Are you trying, or shall we move to the answer? See here, the correct answer will be C, that is open at 0 and closed at half. Why so? Because check one by one. First one was half comma 1, right? So you have been given closed 0 comma 1. Fine. So when you will take intersection of I with half comma 3, what you will get? Half comma 3. Okay. Consider this interval. It is open in the usual topology on R, right? So when you will take this, so you will get your this interval, right? So this set 0 comma 1 can be expressed in this form, right? So this is open in R. So that's why you will get this as open in relative topology on I. Fine. Similarly, now for half comma 2 by 3, it is open in R. You know that. Now, is it open in relative topology on I? Yes, because you can express it as intersection of 0 comma 1 and take intersection with this itself, so you will get this, because it is this set half comma 2 by 3 is subset of 0 comma 1, right? So when you will take intersection, you will get the same set again. Fine. So this is open with the relative topology on I. Fine. Now considering the third option, that is 0 comma half, that is open at 0 and closed at half. So it is not tau I open. Why? Because you cannot express it as intersection of I. You cannot express. Do you get any such open interval a comma b such that if you will take intersection with closed interval 0 comma 1, so it will give you 0 comma half and closed at half? No such interval will exist, right? Because if this is part of 0 comma 1, then it will be open. So you will not get such interval a comma b that when you will take intersection with 0 comma 1, closed at 0 comma 1, so you will give this. Okay, so this cannot be open with respect to relative topology on I. Fine. So the correct option will be C. I hope it is clear. Yes. Okay. So let's move to the next question. So the next question is, consider the topology tau, and it is given as x comma empty set comma singleton A, then set BC. Fine. On set x is equals to ABC. Okay. So you have been given x and the topology tau on that, and the topology, another topology you have been given tau star, that is z comma empty set comma singleton M. Okay. This is defined on z, that is set M comma N. So you have been given two sets X and Z, and topology tau is defined on X and topology tau star is defined on Z. Okay. So your question is, then which of the following subsets is a member of defining subbase S? Okay. So there, here you have been given some subsets in each of the options A, B, C and D. You need to find which of these following subsets is a member of defining subbase S. Okay. So you need to find the subbase S, and then you need to find which of this will be the member of this defining subbase S. Okay. So try it. Defining subbase means it is talking about the product topology. Okay. Product topology on Z and X. That is X cross Z. So you need to find the defining subbase S for that. So try it and let me know what you are getting. If you have any doubt in the question, you may ask. Try and tell me what you are getting. So recall the definition of for finding subbase in product topology. I hope you have been gone through in the lectures. Try it. Try to find the subbase for the product topology X cross Z. See which of these following subsets will be the part of that subbase S. You're not getting the solution? Okay, okay. Others are trying. Try. If you are also not getting it, then I'll move to the solution part and I'll explain it. How will you get its answer? Other Kanmani, are you trying? Okay, just wait for 1 or 2 minutes so that she will try, and then I'll move to the solution part. Try this question on the screen and let me know the answer. Others who are trying and who have just joined. So, I have been given two sets. Yeah, good evening. Just try to solve this question on the screen. It's fine. Try to solve this question. So this says that if you have two sets X and Z, you have been given, and topology tau and tau star defined. So which of the following subsets is a member of defining subbase S? So we need to find the members of the defining subbases. That is, we are talking about the product topology X cross Z. Okay. So is it option A, B, C, or D? So Kanmani, you are saying that it should be option B. Okay. Just check it. Just check your answer. Is it correct? Is it option B? You are saying option D. So are you sure? Both of you. Just check once again. Be sure with the answer, then we will move to the answer part. Are you trying or shall we move to the answer? Try it. Okay, shall we move to the answer? Okay. Yes, ma'am, for what? You are trying? Okay, try it. So basically, you can try with the projection maps. You're saying D. So I guess everyone is ready with the answer. Shall I move to the answer part? Okay. So it isn't the answer. It's neither B, neither D. It is option C. So how we will get that option? Is the screen visible? So the defining subbase. Okay. So the defining subbase S, what it is? The class of inverse sets, projection map on X, pi x inverse of on class G, and projection map on Z inverse of class H. Okay, where G is an open subset of X and H is an open subset of Z. Okay, so you have been given two sets, right? Here X is ABC and Z is given as MN. Okay, and you have to find the subbase for product topology X cross Z. Fine. For that, you need to find the projection maps pi x inverse of G, where G will be subset of X, and pi Z inverse of H, that where H will be subset of Z. Okay. And it will be open subset of X and H will be open subset in Z. Fine. So you have both the topologies tau and tau star. So let me write it here. Tau consists of what? X, empty set, then A and BC. Fine. Then tau star consists of Z, empty set, and singleton M. Okay. So these are the open sets in tau, and these are the open sets in tau star. Fine. So let's find out the projection class. So pi x inverse of class X. Is there any doubt till here? Okay, let me first discuss this problem, then I'll come back to your doubt. Okay. Let me first discuss the solution. So what will be pi x inverse of x? Projection of pi x inverse of x, and even if you will take pi z inverse of z, so what you will get? How it is defined? Pi x inverse of a particular set, class G, whatever you are taking. So it will be what? G cross the other set, whole set, right? And if you are taking pi by inverse of h, then it will be what? X cross h. Okay, so in this manner you have to proceed. So if you are taking whole x, or whether if you are taking whole z, so in that case what you will get? X cross z. And if you are taking pi z inverse of z, so in that case you will get x cross z. So in both these cases you will get x cross z. Fine. Okay. Now you need to take pi x inverse of empty set, or if you will take pi z inverse of empty set. Okay, so in both the cases either you will get empty set over here or empty set over here. So the answer will be empty. Okay, so these two sets you got. Now we did for this x, empty set, z and empty set. Okay, now take a. So a is part of tau. Okay, so taking pi x inverse of singleton a. Fine. So singleton a will be here, and you have to take cross with elements of z. So what is their elements of z? Elements of z are m and n. Okay, so when you will take cross product of a and this m and n, so you will get am and an, right? Fine, I hope it is clear. Now let's take for the other subset, that is bc. So pi x inverse of bc, what you will get? So again you will get bc cross the set z. Z means mn, right? So you have to take cross product between these two sets. So you will get, what are the possibilities? Bm, okay, then Bn, then Bm, then Bn, then Cm and Cn, right? So these are the sets tuples you will get. Now take pi z inverse. So we did for x, empty set A and this. All have been done. Here z is done, empty set is done. Now you have to take inverse of the singleton set M. So this is the part of tau star. So we'll take inverse from z. Okay. So pi z inverse will be pi z inverse of M. Sorry, here it is M. So pi z inverse of M will be what? So for taking pi z inverse, uh, you will get elements of type x cross here singleton M, right? So what are the elements in X? A, B and C. So A, B, C, and you have to take cross with singleton M. So what are the possibilities? AM, BM and CM, right? So these are the sets you are getting by the projection maps, by the inverse projection maps. Okay. So hence by the define, hence all this will be the elements of the subbase S. Okay. This will be all consisted in the subbase S of the subset of x cross z. Fine. Here it is z. So which of these elements are there? So if you will check one by one, so in option C, there are correct elements. Okay. You can check it. Just try once. Uh, try your check all the options and see what you are getting. I hope it is clear. If you have any doubt, you may ask, or if you want me to repeat it, I'll repeat the answer. Okay. So you are, can you please, you are saying union is not equal to x cross z. Union of what? Listen, you have to find subbase S, right? Not base. You need to find subbases, not basis. In subbases, it won't be the member of X cross Z, right? The union, it is not necessary that the union will form the X cross Z. No, it is not the definition. Please check it once again. And if you still have any doubt, sir defined it, but it was for basis, not for subbasis. Yes, it's true that its union should be X cross Z, but it is for basis, not for subbasis. Currently, I'm not having here the definition, but okay, let me check. You also check it, and we will discuss it later, okay? Right now, I had not put it there in the slide, so it's not there. Uh, okay, I'll also check once again, and you also check is it correct or what, and we will discuss it, okay? Okay. So in this way, you can take the projections of X and Y, and those sets will form the subbases. Okay. So I hope it's clear, and the doubts we will discuss later. So let's move to the next question. Okay. Others, is it clear to you all? Okay. So let's move to the next question. Okay. So the next question is, consider the topology x comma tau and z comma tau star as given in the previous question. So just consider the previous questions topologies and sets. So then the defining base B for the product topology on x cross z is. So now you have to find the defining base B for the product topology on x cross z. Okay. And then actually okay, the question is then which of the following statements is correct. So first of all, find the basis B, but the actual question is about which of this following will be the part of the basis. Okay, so first find the basis B, and then check which of these elements will be the part of basis. Okay, and I hope by this question your doubt will also get rectified that you were having in the last question. So, shall I write what? Yeah, I'm writing it again. So, you are having x as A, B, C, and Z is M and N, and topology tau is x cross, comma, empty, Z, comma, A, comma, B, C, and tau star is Z, comma, empty, comma, M. Okay. So, this is the set and topology is given. Just check what you are getting. Okay, you're saying option C. And also find the basis. Find the basis. Have you got the basis for the product topology? Okay. Others, what you are getting? Okay. Okay. So hope you are getting it by the basis element and the sub-basis elements. Any doubt? Can you connect it? Okay. So are you all ready with your answers? Shall we move to the answer part? Okay. So the correct option will be C. That is this BM comma CM does not belongs to basis. Okay. Why? Because the defining base B consists of finite intersection of members of the defining subbase S. Okay. So what will be the elements of base B? It will consist of finite intersection of members of the defining subbase S. Okay. So whatever you were getting here, na, the subbase S, these members. Okay. So you need to take these elements and their finite intersection also. Okay. So whatever set you will be getting, that will form the basis. Okay. So once you will get that basis, you can see that its union will form the X cross Z also. Okay. So is the definition clear to you? So what will be the elements in B? Did you get the elements in B? Basis. So for here, you got in subbases the elements as X cross Z. Fine. Then empty set. Then you got this kind of set, that is A comma M and A comma N. Okay. Next you got B comma M, then B comma N, then C comma M, then C comma N, right? Now next set was A comma M, B comma M and C comma M. Fine. So these were the elements in subbases. But now here the definition says that it consists of all the elements of subbases and the finite intersection of members of the defining subbase. So if we'll take the finite intersection, then is there any other element that we'll get? So if you take intersection from here and here, then what you will get? So AM, AN and this set, this both sets will give you this AM, right? Next, is there any other set that you are getting that is missing here? Anyone? You said that you have found the topology, right? So is there any other element missing here according to that? See here, if you will take intersection of these and this, so you will get BM, CM, right? Any other element is left? Okay, so this will form the basis for the product topology X cross Z. Okay, so I hope it is clear what were the members of subbase S and what are the members of basis S. Are you still having doubt in this? Are you still facing doubt in why the subbase elements were there were as defined here? It consisted of all these only, and why here it is basis? It will be this. Is your doubt clear? Is it clear to everyone? Or you have any doubt, you may ask.
मैम
Okay. Sandeep, did you get it or still have facing the problem or any doubts?
मैम
Yes?
दो तरीके हैं बेस बनाने के दो तरीके हैं
हाँ
ये सारे मतलब जो टोपोलॉजी हैं उनके सारे जो ओपन सेट्स हैं उनका हम क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट ले लें
हाँ हाँ,
उनको
वैसे भी कर
इकट्ठा कर
सकते
ले
हो,
तो बेस बन जाएगा
वैसे भी कर
है ना
सकते हो।
फिर हम उसको छोटा कैसे करें मतलब और छोटा करना है
उसके लिए जो आपके दोनों सेट्स में जो ओपन सेट्स रहेंगे उनका क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट लेना है, राइट? G1 क्रॉस G2, राइट? G1 अगर
वो तो
आपका
वो तो
इसमें
बड़ा
से,
हो जाएगा
हाँ, वो तो पूरा टोपोलॉजी हो जाएगा,
वो
लेकिन
तो
अगर
बड़ा
आपको
हो जाएगा
बेसिस फॉर्म करना है तो आप इसका बेसिस लो B1 X का और Z का बेसिस लो B1 क्रॉस
तो आपने
B2।
बेसिस लिया है क्या
हाँ,
दोनों का अलग अलग बेसिस लिया है क्या आपने
नहीं यहाँ पे नहीं दिया है ना।
मतलब कैसे निकालेंगे सपोज टाउ स्टार का निकालना है बेस तो उसमें क्या होगा जेड सिंगलटन एम होगा उसका बेस मतलब थोड़ा यहाँ पर मुझे प्रॉब्लम हो रही है
हाँ, तो उस केस में अगर आपको दोनों का बेसिस दिया हो तो उस तरह से आप डायरेक्टली डिफाइन कर सकते हो, राइट?
अपने से नहीं निकाल सकते क्या अपने से नहीं निकाल सकते क्या
हाँ, डायरेक्टली भी कर सकते हो आप।
जैसे इसमें करके दिखाइए आप टाउ स्टार की निकालिए
यहाँ पे आपके पास क्या क्या है?
एम्प्टी सेट है जेड है और सिंगलटन एम है टाउ स्टार में
हाँ, तो इसमें जब आप निकालने जाओगे तो आप क्या करोगे? एक एक के साथ सबके साथ लोगे ना, इनर प्रोडक्ट जब लेने जाओगे एक्स क्रॉस जेड लोगे,
नहीं
ठीक है?
मतलब टाउ नहीं ये टाउ स्टार की बेस क्या होगा बेसिस क्या होगी ये बताइए
बेसिस तो यहाँ पे नहीं डिफाइंड है, ठीक।
निकाल तो सकते हैं ना, जैसे क्रॉस इसकी निकाल रहे हैं एक्स क्रॉस वाई की, हमारे पास नहीं फिर भी हम उसको निकाल रहे हैं। यहाँ पर नहीं
हम्म।
निकाल सकते क्या टाउ से? हाँ,
तो वो तो आपको सब बेसिस के थ्रू ही जानना पड़ेगा ना, जैसे प्रोजेक्शंस निकालनी पड़ेंगी, फिर उनका जब आप इंटरसेक्शन लोगे तब तो बेसिस फॉर्म करेगा।
अच्छा। तो यदि हमारे पास बेसिस नहीं दी हुई है तो फिर हमें प्रोजेक्शन के थ्रू निकालना पड़ेगा।
हाँ हाँ।
तो फिर ठीक है, ठीक
ओके।
है। तो इसमें सारे हम जितने भी ओपन सेट्स हैं उनका क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट ले लेंगे तो वो बन जाएगा हमारा
हाँ
बेस।
हाँ हाँ हाँ।
और सब बेसिस के थ्रू भी यही बनेगी।
हाँ, सब बेसिस के थ्रू भी यही बनेगा। और अगर आप डायरेक्टली ओपन सेट्स का क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट ले लोगे तो भी वही मिलेगा आपको। आप
और
चेक कर
अगर
सकते हैं।
बेसिस होगी तो हमारा छोटा हो जाएगा।
हाँ
अगर हमारी बेसिस होगी टाउ टाउ स्टार की तो फिर वो और छोटा हो जाएगा।
हाँ।
ठीक है मैम, थोड़ा
ठीक है।
लास्ट में थोड़ा सा प्रोडक्ट टोपोलॉजी जो है, मतलब इनफाइनाइट क्रिया आर्बिट्रेरी है उसके लिए, सेट्स के लिए, वो थोड़ा सा क्लियर कर दीजिएगा मैम।
अच्छा ठीक है, पहले क्वेश्चंस डिस्कस कर लेते हैं, ठीक है।
यस सर।
ओके, सो लेट्स मूव टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन। So next question is, let X be the subspace given as closed interval 0 comma 1 union closed interval 2 comma 3 of R, and let Y be the subspace closed 0 comma 2 of R. Then the map P from X to Y defined by P of X is equals to X if it is if X belongs to 0 comma 1, and it is X minus 1 for X belonging to close 2 comma 3. Okay, so is the map P, which of this option is correct? That is, option A says that it is surjective and continuous. Then option B says that it is open. Then option C says that it is not question map. And option D says that all of the above is true. So the map you have been given, and you have been given subspace of R and Y subspace of R as this. So check which of these option is correct and let me know the answer, what you are getting. Everyone try it. What answer you are getting? You need to find what of these following conditions is satisfied by the map P defined from X to Y, where X is the subspace, closed interval 0 comma 1 union closed interval 2 comma 3, and Y is a subspace of closed interval 0 comma 2 of R. So anyone got the answer?
मैम आप आपके बैकग्राउंड से आवाज आ रही है मैम बहुत ज्यादा।
आवाज आ रही है?
जी।
अभी भी आ रही है?
यस
You
मैम,
are getting
कोई लग रहा
option.
है साठ की आवाज आ रही है।
ओके, सो मे बी आपका नेटवर्क इशू या समथिंग है, क्योंकि बाकियों को तो आवाज नहीं आ रही है। ओके, सो यू आर गेटिंग ऑप्शन ए और बी। Shall we move to the answer part? So the correct answer is A, that is surjective and continuous. Why so? Because you can see that easily from the map itself. You can see that for every element in Y, you have a pre-image in X, right? So it is surjective and it is continuous map. That is obvious. Now, is it open? It is. You discarded this option. Okay, you said that B is not. This map is not open. Why? Why? A reason? Tell me. Why it is not open? Yes, it is not open. Any reason behind that? Why it is not open? हाँ, ओपन सेट की इमेज ओपन होनी चाहिए, राइट? बट यहाँ पे नहीं है। फाइन। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, अगर आप द इमेज ऑफ द ओपन सेट 0,1 यहाँ पे अगर आप इसमें ले रहे हो तो 0,1 ओपन है x के अंदर, राइट? दिस इज ओपन इन x, बट इट इज नॉट ओपन इन y. Fine. So it is not open set. Is it closed? Okay, you didn't get the example. It is not open. Why? Because here x is what? 0,1 union 2,3, right? So इसके हिसाब से 0,1 is open in x, right? But is it open in y? Y is 0,2. So ये इसके अंदर open नहीं, right? So open image of set in x is not open in y, right? So by the continuity definition of for open sets, it is not open. Is it closed? Can you comment something about closed? Is this map closed? Is this map P closed? Is this map P closed? Is this map P closed? Closed के लिए क्या होगा? हाँ, image of closed set should be closed. So is it satisfying here? Yes. तो वो satisfy कर रही है यहाँ पे, right? हर एक के लिए. तो this map P will be, P is closed. Okay. Now is it, the option C is saying that it is not a questioned map. So आपने इसको discard किया, मतलब you are saying that it is a question map. Fine. Yes. First option saying that it is surjective, continuous and closed. So this directly implies that it is a question map. Okay. So from all these options, you got that this one, option A is correct. Fine. So I hope it is clear to everyone.
क्वेश्चन मैप के लिए केवल सर्जेक्टिविटी ही नेसेसरी होती है ना,
हाँ हाँ,
कॉन्टिन्यूटी भी चाहिए हो.
मतलब यहाँ पे है एक्स्ट्रा कंडीशंस है कि सर्जेक्टिव है, कंटिन्यूअस है, क्लोज्ड है, सब है.
मैम ये ओपन सेट्स क्लोज सेट्स अभी डिस्कस नहीं हुआ, मतलब
हाँ,
नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में है.
ओके,
आप
लेक्चर्स में
नेक्स्ट
डिस्कस
रख
नहीं
लीजिए,
हुआ है, राइट?
मतलब टू अभी तक.
ओके 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 ओके. तो आई होप इट इज क्लियर फॉर द टाइम बिंग. ये क्वेश्चन समझ में आ गया होगा. इज देयर एनी डाउट?
मैम थोड़ा क्लोज सेट के बारे में, थोड़ा उसमें एक्स में कौन कौन से क्लोज्ड हैं थोड़ा सा हाईलाइट करिए.
एक्स में आप कोई भी क्लोज सेट ले लो, उसका मैप देखो
ओपन
क्या वो
01
क्लोज ही आ रहा है. ये कंटिन्यूअस मैप है, राइट?
मैं पूछ रहा
ये
हूँ.
मैप कैसा है?
हाँ,
यहाँ पे एक्स में से आपके पास क्या क्या है? 0 to 1, देन 2 to 3, राइट? और ये कहाँ मैप हो रहा है? 0 to 2, राइट, ऑन वाई. दिस मैप इज लाइक, अगर द एलिमेंट बिलोंग्स टू 0 to 1, if the elements belong in this interval, then it will be x itself. That is, you will get image in 0 to 1, right? यहाँ तक आपको मिलेगा. Okay, so for 0 to 1 it will map to 0 to 1. Now for 2 to 3, where it will map, it is mapping to x minus 1, right? So if you are taking 2, then -1 will
1 to
take you
3.
to वन, राइट?
वन।
देन अगर आप एक्सट्रीम ले रहे हो, 3 ले रहे हो, तो इट विल मैप यू टू 2, राइट? सो यू आर गेटिंग कंटिन्यूअसली फ्रॉम 0 to 2, तो इसमें तो कोई ब्रेक ही नहीं है, ये कंटिन्यूअस मैप है 0 to 2 के बीच में, राइट? तो कंटिन्यूअस मैप है, तो अगर आप क्लोज्ड कोई भी इंटरवल ले रहे हो तो उसका मैप जो करेगा दैट विल बी आल्सो क्लोज, राइट? आर यू गेटिंग इट?
ये कॉम्पैक्ट को हमेशा कॉम्पैक्ट पे भेजता है ना, वो
हाँ,
उससे कह रही हैं।
यस यस यस।
मैम इसमें जो एक्स में है वो क्या है इसमें, ओपन इंटरवल जो 0 1 है वो इसमें ओपन है।
किस में ओपन है?
एक्स में,
हाँ ओके।
एक्स है जैसा स्पेस
हाँ ओके।
पूछ रहा
ओपन
हूँ,
है।
ओपन है ना वो उसमें।
हाँ।
और ये क्लोज 0 1 इज क्लोज्ड देयर।
हाँ,
ठीक है।
क्योंकि यहाँ x को हमने किस तरह से लिखा है, क्लोज 0 1 यूनियन क्लोज 2 3, तो ये दो एलिमेंट्स पर्टिकुलरली भी तो पार्ट है ना टोपोलॉजी के, 0 1 और 2 3।
यस मैम। अच्छा मैम एक क्वेश्चन और है कि जैसे हम लोग इंटरवल्स कंसीडर करते हैं,
हम्म।
तो जो एंड पॉइंट्स हैं वो उस सेट में होने चाहिए। सपोज जैसे सब स्पेस में हम कंसीडर कर रहे हैं इंटरवल कोई, तो मान लीजिए वन उसमें नहीं बिलोंग कर रहा है, तो फिर हम वन पर उसको नहीं ले सकते ना इंटरवल एज एंड पॉइंट या इनिशियल पॉइंट।
हाँ, अगर उसमें बिलोंग नहीं कर रहा है तो आप नहीं ले पाओगे ना।
यस मैम। ओके।
ओके,
थैंक यू।
सो इज इट क्लियर टू एवरीवन? शैल वी मूव टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन? ओके, so the next question is, consider the topology tau as x comma empty set comma a then bc on x is equal to abc, and tau star as z comma empty set comma singleton m on z is equals to mn. Further, consider a as set bc subset of x and subset b, that is singleton n subset of z. Okay, so you need to find which of this following options is correct, whether it is option A, B, C, or D. Find it. Find the closure of A cross B. So you have been given two sets and topologies on those two sets. Further, you have been given two subsets of X and Z, and you have to find the closure of the product of those subsets. So anyone got the answer? You need to find the closure of A cross B. Saying A. Okay, you are trying. Check it nicely. What will be the cross product? Closure of cross product of A cross B. No, sorry, product topology on A cross B. Try it. Is it option A? Are you sure? So you're saying option D. Others, what you are getting? Kanmani, are you still getting option A or D?
A, ma'am.
A. Okay. Have you checked it nicely? Others, shall we move to the answer part? Or trying? Others, are you trying? Shall we move to the answer part? Okay. So for finding, you need to find the closure of A cross B. So how did you proceed? You will get correct option as D. Option D is correct. Why so? So closure of A cross B. Okay. So you are saying you can find a closed set. Okay, one approach is that you find A cross B, then find the closed sets and take their intersection. So you will get the closure of A cross B. Another method is directly that You know, A cross B closure can be written as A closure cross B closure. Okay. So using this property, you can directly find out the A cross B whole closure. So what is A closure? So set A is BC, right? So what will be its closure? Yes, it is always true. So what is the closure of A? So BC is contained in this set BC and X. Okay. So when you will take the intersection, so it will be BC itself, right? Now find closure of B. So B is consisting of singleton n. So in which sets is it there? It is only in Z, right? So B closure will be Z. That is M comma N. Fine. So according to our definition, we got A cross as BC and B cross as M comma N. Now take its cross product, you will get closure for A cross B whole. Okay. So you will get BM from here, then BN, similarly CM, inner product of CM, and then inner product of C and N. Okay. Cross product of these terms.
Ma'am,
Fine.
what about interior? Interior of A cross B is equal to A interior cross B interior. Is it true?
Okay. So that is the question for you. I was going to ask you. So you all find it. Is it true or not? Okay. I told you about this closure part. That is your duty to find it out. Is it true for interior also? Is this property holds for interior also? That is A cross B whole interior is equals to A interior cross B interior. Okay.
Ma'am,
So
I was working in this problem today, but I got a counter example for this. And I also got for counter for your A cross B closure. Is
how?
not always
Can
equal
you
to
let
A
me know?
closure cross B closure.
Can you tell me?
Uh, how can I share? This is the problem. But
You
can
can
you
share.
prove this concretely? Can you prove this concretely?
So for that, today there is no time, but yeah, okay. If you want, then we will discuss in the next class. It's proof also.
Also want to know A cross B dash is equal to A cross B dash A dash cross B dash. The set of limit points of A cross B is equal to
Okay.
limit
So
points
you are
of
saying,
A cross limit points of B. Yes,
yeah, you are saying about this, right?
derived set of equal to. Yes, ma'am. And also for boundary.
Yeah. So try all that things.
Yes.
Is it true for all this or not? Are you getting its
Okay,
proof
ma'am.
or not? You will get it. Definitely, you will get in the books that sir has said to
I
follow
will
it.
share the counter, ma'am. I will share the counter what I got by Gmail.
Yeah, okay, 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 fine. You got the counter
This
example for this
discussion
A cross B closure?
is not equal to A closure cross B closure.
Okay. So you can tell me the set, the example
The
that you
set
got.
is same, but yes, ma'am. Only change Z. I
What?
have taken U comma V. You
In
have
Z?
taken Z as M comma. Yes, ma'am. Z as M comma N, but I have taken Z as U comma V.
Okay,
And
okay,
tau star. Yes, ma'am. Tau star is empty set Z comma singleton U.
okay.
And the X is same
Hmm.
and A is mm,
A is
A is A comma B
hmm.
and B is singleton B.
B is
Single
what you have taken B?
B as singleton V.
How can you take B?
A is
It should
equal
be
to
subset of that another set, na?
A is equal to, listen ma'am, A is equal to A comma B, yes ma'am, and B is equal to singleton V.
But you have to take this from another set, na? You said you are taking UV, that another set.
V for van.
Okay. V.
I have
Okay.
told you I have taken it as U comma V.
Okay. So B you are taking V. Okay. So for this
Yes,
example, you are not getting this holds. A cross B closure is equal to A cross.
yes, this is equal to yes,
Okay. So how shall we discuss it?
yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I am getting A cross B closer as X cross Y.
Just a minute.
मतलब पूरा
हाँ.
पूरा मिल रहा
What
है.
you got? A cross B whole closure.
Closer is equal to yes, ma'am. X cross Y whole
X cross
space.
Y.
Yes, ma'am.
You got whole space.
And if yes, ma'am.
How?
नहीं ये नहीं मिला मुझे. Sorry.
Huh?
Set है. Please write down the set. I have not got this. The set is A comma B coordinates में है मैम. A
A
comma B comma B comma V.
A comma V comma
Yes,
B
ma'am.
comma V.
Comma B comma C comma V. And A closure cross B closure at X cross Y.
Pardon?
A closure cross B closure is equal to X cross Y. ये है.
ये आपको मिल रहा है.
जी.
ये कैसे होगा? आपने चेक
A
किया सही
closure
से?
तो एक सा ही रहा है. हाँ. एक क्लोजर तो X ही आ रहा है पूरा. B क्लोजर पूरा Y आ रहा है.
A क्लोजर पूरा X
तो ये
कैसे
तो
आ रहा है?
A कॉमा B ले रखा है ना मैंने.
हाँ.
A कॉमा B ले रखा है तो कोई भी देखिए उसमें कोई क्लोज सेट ऐसा नहीं है X के अलावा जो A B को कंटेन करता हो.
हाँ ठीक है. तो A क्लोजर क्या आ गया आपका? A comma B आ गया. ठीक है. B क्लोजर क्या आ रहा है?
पूरा अरे मैम पूरा X आएगा ना एक क्लोजर.
हाँ पूरा X आ गया.
हाँ जी.
और B क्लोजर
B
क्या आ जाएगा?
क्लोजर इज इक्वल टू होल Z.
होल Z
होल
आ
Z.
जाएगा.
जी. ठीक है.
आपके पास V है. आपके सेट में कौन सा एलिमेंट है? V है, राइट? आपने
V
B
है
को V
मैम की
लिया.
जगह पर
आपके टाउ
जी
स्टार में
मैम.
क्या है?
टाउ स्टार में है मेरे पूरा Z है. एम्प्टी सेट है एंड सिंगलटन U.
सिंगलटन U है. ओके.
जी जी.
ठीक है. तो
V
आपका
closure
V.
is equal to Z.
हाँ तो V क्लोजर आपका पूरा का
Yes.
पूरा Z आ जाएगा. और A क्लोजर आपका
जी.
पूरा का पूरा X आ जाएगा. ठीक है. तो ये हो जाएगा X क्रॉस Z. ठीक है. अब आप A
Yes.
क्रॉस B का क्लोजर निकालिए. A क्रॉस B में कौन कौन से
वो
एलिमेंट
मैम
है?
मैंने जी मैम ऐसे किया उसको. मैंने उसकी पहले बेसिस मतलब निकाल ली वैसे जैसे आपने बताई थी.
हाँ.
ठीक है.
तो
फिर
उसकी
उसमें से
बेसिस
मैंने सबके वो निकाल. हाँ जी. उसकी बेसिस लिखी है मैंने. फिर उनके जो एलिमेंट्स हैं
हाँ
उनके
तो
कॉम्प्लीमेंट्स लिए हैं. तो उसमें एक ये सेट मुझे मिला मतलब जो उसको कंटेन करता
तो
हो,
जो
मतलब गिवन
आप
सेट।
कॉम्प्लीमेंट लोगे उसमें x क्रॉस z नहीं आएगा?
एक्स क्रॉस जेड,
एमटी भी तो
एक्स
होगा
क्रॉस जेड
उसमें,
आएगा
उसका
ना।
कॉम्प्लीमेंट तो x क्रॉस z
हाँ
होगा।
नहीं, पर उससे छोटा मुझे ये मिला है ना, जो मैंने आपको दिया है,
अच्छा,
ए बी
तो
बी
a
सी
क्रॉस
सी
b
बी।
निकाल
जी,
के बताओ इसमें कौन कौन से एलिमेंट्स आ रहे हैं आपके।
ए बी बी बी,
ओके, तो a क्रॉस b में कौन कौन से एलिमेंट्स आ रहे
ए कॉमा बी,
हैं?
कोऑर्डिनेट वाइज, ए कॉमा बी।
a comma b, okay, let me try it. a में है आपके पास,
ए कॉमा बी कॉमा बी।
एक मिनट,
सिंगलटन बी, बी इज इक्वल
ओके, इसमें कौन कौन से एलिमेंट्स आ रहे हैं आपके पास, a भी आ रहा है और
बी बी।
b भी, और a भी होगा और b भी होगा। ठीक है,
मेरे पास एक ओपन सेट है जिसका कॉम्प्लीमेंट ये आ रहा है, मतलब ओपन सेट है मेरे पास, ए यू बी यू सी यू।
इसका कॉम्प्लीमेंट लेना रहेगा
ए
राइट
यू
हमें।
जी, कॉम्प्लीमेंट तो फिर वही, मतलब जो मैंने दिया है वो आ रहा है। तो ये
अच्छा,
तो एक्स क्रॉस वाई से छोटा है। जी,
एक मिनट, नीड टू ट्राई दिस,
ये भी
व्हाट यू आर
दोनों
सेइंग अबाउट,
मतलब,
कुछ तो उसमें मतलब गड़बड़ की होगी आपने।
ये मतलब रिजल्ट ट्रू है, आपने देखा अच्छे से,
हाँ हाँ, ये ट्रू है,
मुझे मिल रहा
रिजल्ट ट्रू
है।
है, आपने कुछ गड़बड़ की है सॉल्व करने में।
तो आप देखिए ना क्या गड़बड़ है, सामने तो है आपके।
ठीक है, रुको एक मिनट।
मैं जो ओपन ओपन सेट बोल रहा हूँ वो भी मैं बता सकता हूँ कैसे मिलेगा वो। ये जो मैं
एक मिनट
ओपन
रुको।
सेट बता रहा हूँ मैम, ए यू। जी,
ठीक है, आपके पास x है, a b c, देन y है, okay,
वाई
इसको
एंड जेड।
हटाते हैं। टेल मी अगेन, कैन यू रिपीट,
यस
आपके
मैम,
पास क्या क्या दिया हुआ है।
एक्स है ए बी सी,
x है आपके
एक्स है
पास a
ए
b
बी सी।
c, देन y है आपके
यस
पास
मैम,
u,
वाई यू वी,
u
यू
कॉमा v
वी,
है, ठीक
यू
है।
फॉर, जी
टाउ
मैम।
आपने क्या
यस
लिया
मैम,
है,
टाउ
x
एच,
एम्प्टी सेट
एक्स एम्प्टी सेट, ए कॉमा
एंड
बी कॉमा सी,
b कॉमा c,
बी
ठीक है।
कॉमा सी।
देन टाउ स्टार आपने लिया
टाउ
है,
स्टार है
y एम्प्टी
पूरा
सेट
सेट, एम्प्टी सेट, सिंगलटन
और
यू।
u,
यस मैम,
ठीक
यू
है।
अम्ब्रेला।
अब a हमने
जी,
ले लिया है, a b
ए कॉमा बी,
और
मैम
सबसेट ऑफ x, और
बी है,
y लिया है V सबसेट ऑफ
बी
Y,
बी मैम बी
सॉरी,
लिया है बी।
B, ठीक है। उसके बाद आपको क्या करना है, A
फिर
क्रॉस
एक
B
रोज में
निकालना
मैंने
है,
एक
ठीक है। तो A क्रॉस B क्या हो जाएगा,
ए बी बी बी।
AB और BB।
मैं अब क्यों जा रही मैम, उसको इंडिपेंडेंटली सॉल्व करिए, वो नहीं कंफ्यूज कर।
क्या चीज,
मैं बोल रहा हूँ इंडिपेंडेंटली उसको सॉल्व करिए, पीछे वाले से मत लिंक करिए।
मतलब
मतलब मैं कह रहा हूँ उसको अलग सेपरेटली सॉल्व करिए, पीछे आप बैक कर रही थी ना उसमें।
नहीं, मैं अलग ही सॉल्व कर रही हूँ, वो गलती से क्लिक हो गया था, ठीक है। बाकी ओके, सो A क्रॉस B में कौन कौन से एलिमेंट्स आ जाएंगे,
ये सामने
X क्रॉस Y में कौन कौन सा आ जाएगा,
पास में 6 एलिमेंट आएंगे, 6, ए
हाँ,
यू ए बी बी यू बी बी सी यू
इसमें
सी पी।
X क्रॉस Y आ जाएगा, MT आ जाएगा, ठीक है। फिर और क्या होगा,
ये क्या है? मतलब ये क्या है,
हम्म,
एक्स क्रॉस वाई पूरे, एक्स क्रॉस वाई में आप उसकी वो टोपोलॉजी थोड़ी नहीं कंसीडर कर रहे हैं, एक्स क्रॉस वाई एज ए सेट कंसीडर कर रहे हैं ना, तो उसमें वो आएंगे,
सारे
बेसिस
के
निकाल
सारे
रहे
आ
हैं
जाएंगे, ठीक है,
बेसिस।
सारे के सारे क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट्स आप ले लोगे इसके, ठीक है।
हाँ
यहाँ पे कौन आया है, ओके, इसके ऊपर टोपोलॉजी क्या रहेगी, पहले तो आपको प्रोडक्ट टोपोलॉजी भी
टोपोलॉजी
ढूंढनी
रहेगी
पड़ेगी, राइट।
जी।
प्रोडक्ट टोपोलॉजी
वो
क्या मिली
बेसिस
आपको,
फाइंड आउट कर लेते हैं ना,
हाँ, तो बेसिस जैसे हमने पहले वाले
बेसिस
मेथड से
निकाल
किया
लेते
था
हैं
वैसे कर लेते हैं,
हाँ वही।
हाँ तो करो,
बेसिस है एक्स क्रॉस वाई एम्प्टी सेट,
एक्स क्रॉस वाई एम्प्टी सेट और
एम्प्टी सेट, और फिर है ब्रैकेट के अंदर है ए कॉमा यू कॉमा ए कॉमा बी कॉमा यू कॉमा, मतलब उसका क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट।
अच्छा, आई गेस ये आपको वही वाले सेट्स मिलेंगे, राइट, जैसे हमने पहले कर रखा था
हाँ
इसमें,
हाँ यस मैम, बस एन एन को छोड़ देंगे बस,
हाँ,
मैं यू भी रख देंगे।
तो आपको इसमें मिल जाएगा एक्स क्रॉस वाई एम्प्टी
एक
सेट,
एक टेक्स्ट बस मैम जी।
क्या चीज,
इसमें ये देखिए ए कॉमा बी कॉमा यू कॉमा सी कॉमा यू, ये सेट मिलेगा क्या इसमें।
ए कॉमा यू, पहली बात तो एक और चीज रहेगी कि हम यहाँ पे ए क्रॉस बी के ऊपर की टोपोलॉजी की बात करें, राइट, ना कि पूरा
टोपोलॉजी
एक्स
की क्यों
क्रॉस
बात
वाई
करेंगे
पे,
एक क्रॉस बी,
हाँ,
हमें ए क्रॉस बी का क्लोजर चाहिए, तो फिर उसमें टोपोलॉजी के क्यों बात करेंगे, वो तो हम एक क्रॉस वाई के अंदर ढूंढेंगे ना,
हाँ
क्लोजर
हाँ
उसका ए क्रॉस बी का।
हाँ हाँ,
तो उसमें एक्स क्रॉस वाई में हम ओपन सेट्स देखेंगे या क्लोज सेट्स देखेंगे, तो उसमें हमें टोपोलॉजी की क्या जरूरत है एक क्रॉस बी में फिर,
तो जब
वो
क्लोज
तो एज ए
सेट्स
सबसेट जी
क्लोज सेट्स कैसे निकालते हो, कॉम्प्लीमेंट लेके, राइट,
जी। मैं ये कह रहा हूँ कि ए यू बी, ये वाला ए यू बी यू सी यू इसमें आएगा ना ओपन सेट,
ओके,
तो
एक
इसका
काम करते
कॉम्प्लीमेंट
हैं,
क्लोज हो जाएगा प्रोडक्ट टोपोलॉजी जी।
अभी तो 8 से भी ज्यादा हो चुका है, सो आई गेस आपको एक डिस्कशन सेशन है मंडे को सर के साथ,
यस मैम,
हाँ,
ये मैम आपने कहा होगा तभी इसने किया,
क्या चीज,
आपने बताया होगा कि हम लोग बोल रहे हैं, सुनने के लिए।
हाँ, तो मैं ये कह रही थी तभी तो आप अपने डाउट्स क्लियर कर ही लोगे। बाकी ये जो आपका डाउट है इसके रिलेटेड हम इसका प्रूफ देख के फिर नेक्स्ट सेशन में हम उसको डिस्कस करते हैं, ठीक है? अभी ऑलरेडी टाइम ज़्यादा हो चुका है और ये जो है थ्योरम वो ट्रू है, ओके? मतलब ये प्रूव्ड है
जी जी जी
कि क्लोजर आप
जी। और
डिस्कस लिख सकते हो।
अगर मेरी तरफ से
तो आपने में भी कुछ गलत किया होगा, मैं भी इसको ट्राई करती हूँ एंड वी विल डिस्कस इट आपका सेम प्रॉब्लम इन द नेक्स्ट क्लास, ओके? और एल्स
यस
आई
मैम।
विल शेयर इट
एक
ऑन
और
द
मैम
और एल्स आई विल शेयर इट ऑन द
जी जी
डिस्कशन फोरम।
ओके मैम।
हाँ, बोलो।
आप कोई एक्स्ट्रा सेशन और ले सकती हैं क्या, लाइक मतलब जब सैटरडे को लेती है बीच में कोई और ले लीजिए अरे।
नहीं, एक्चुअली सैटरडेज को ही है, तो हम नेक्स्ट सैटरडे कर लेंगे और ये जो पर्टिकुलर आपने क्वेश्चन बोला है इसका प्रूफ या ये पर्टिकुलर क्वेश्चन हम डिस्कशन फोरम पे पोस्ट कर देंगे, ओके?
और मैम जैसे इसी तरह ये क्वेश्चन टोपोलॉजी है उसमें ओपन सेट क्लोज सेट क्वेश्चन कुछ बनवा लीजिएगा मैम।
हाँ, हाँ।
क्वेश्चन टोपोलॉजी में ओपन सेट क्लोज सेट क्वेश्चन
ओके, ठीक है,
पॉइंट्स
ठीक
फाइंड आउट करने की कोशिश।
ठीक 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 ठीक। तो ओके, आज के शायद जितने प्रॉब्लम्स हमने डिस्कस किए आपको होपफुली थोड़े बहुत क्लियर हुए होंगे, कुछ डाउट्स है तो वी विल सी इन द नेक्स्ट क्लास, ओके?
हम डिस्टर्ब तो नहीं कर दिया मैंने, काफी टाइम चल रहा है।
हाँ, others, are you okay with the problem solving session? Any doubts? So if you don't have, so shall we leave for the session?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So thank you all for joining. Okay, okay. Thank you all for joining. We will meet in the next session.
Yeah. No.